Hello, everyone, Randy here, and welcome to Real Farm by Sodisco, I believe is the name. Another farming simulator type game here that will be releasing soon. Again, keep in mind what you're about to see is pre-release version of the game here has not been released yet. So anyway, let's get started here. Hit play. We'll start let's delete that. And we'll just start fresh here, new game. Select that. And we'll do easy. We'll do career. They did ask if we could do the career version when showing this game, so that's what we'll do. I'm guessing maybe they just want us to see if we can find any bugs in it. That's probably the main reason. But there is the career and there is a free play. Career obviously is going to kind of dictate, at least starting out, how you go about doing things. And career mode obviously going to be a little more guided. But, probably starting this game, that's probably actually not a bad idea. Kind of learning a little bit. Okay, learning the basics. Get into the tractor marked on the map. And one thing I noticed, I turned down my mouse speed here just a little bit. Otherwise, it is just a little bit too quick when looking around. So we got to wait. Not much to really see on there. The tractor's over there, by the way. We'll look at that in a moment. Plow. Burn. Plow. The graphics don't look too bad on the plow from what I'm seeing. Wheel is slowly spinning there. Interesting. Oh, what's it say? Only attachments can interact with this point. Probably fertilizer, I'm guessing, maybe? Take a quick walk around here, check out some stuff. Thing I do notice, I wonder if we can turn it up at all. Like the shadows are kind of like drawing in. Let me see once here. Options, what do we have? Automatic engine start, harvest time, slow. Let's bump that up to normal. Time scale slow, 24-hour, dollar. Okay, that's good. Video, a whole bunch of video options here. Audio, I did turn the music off. Actually, kind of has some really nice music in the game, if you ask me, but just for safety reasons, the music is off. So, Tubi. That actually has eye tracking. Okay. I will have to check that out. I did not realize that. Yes, the USB 3.0 ports on my computer are acting up again. I'm not taking the time to get that fixed here again. Anyway, we were looking at video controls. Let's go there a minute. LOD, is that probably what the option's going to be, maybe? Maybe not. Oh, we can seem to turn it down. I am playing windowed mode at the moment. The V-Sync's on. Bloom is on. That actually might think about maybe turning that off. I know sometimes, at least in my opinion, the graphics actually look a little better with that off. Seems like sometimes they go a little too much with that. Terrain tessellation very high. I guess very high is as high as you go. Shadow quality. High is high. Okay. Terrain quality full. Grass render distance. Well, that's grass render distance. Turn it up to 50. Why not? Nothing about the shadow, is there? Yeah, it's weird how the shadow kind of renders in a little bit weird. Again, like I said, keep in mind this game has not been released yet, so there might be some things that change, I'm sure, by the time this game is released. Supposed to be released October 20, I believe it is, so only a couple days away yet. Not entirely sure what the game will cost. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's get in the tractor and do what it says, I guess. A Triton LX300. Again, doesn't look too bad. Like I said with the bloom, let's just quick turn that off a minute. Yeah, you don't quite have that that bloom, that yellow halo around, like, say, the PTO shaft there. It looks a little better, if you ask me. I don't know. You folks let me know what you think. But I think it actually looks a little better with it off. It just looks a little too much with it on. We can turn it back on here for now, but turn that back on. Yeah, it just looks a little too bright if you ask me. That's my opinion. Let's get in the, whoa, get in the tractor. There we go. Back the weight and the plow to the back. And watch one to hitch the front. And two to hitch the rear. It says key for brake. I don't know what the key is. It means W if there actually is a key for the brake. There we go. And then we need to drive to the field. The one thing I do notice, the graphics seem like they're pretty good, but it's the draw distance. So if you look in the distance, I don't know if the draw distance just needs to be increased. At least that's what it looks like to me anyway. It's got a really short draw distance, and I don't know why that is. Maybe, and again, like I said, game has not been released yet, so I'm sure subject to change, but that's the one thing I am noticing. Okay, so left control is vehicle controls. This is kind of one of the cool things I think about this game, although it'd be nice if they also had keyboard commands for the common ones like lift and lower. But you got kind of this wheel thing here with different controls on it. And then same thing for the tractor. So like roof beacons there. Turn the beacons on. Hazards. I think this is kind of a cool way to do like the headlights and stuff. The only thing is I don't necessarily like this. It'd be nice if there was actually, and I haven't looked yet, maybe you can, but under controls actually assign a key to that. So let's rotate that. Right, probably maybe I should rotate that the other way. Oh well, whatever, that'll work. And we'll start plowing the field. Apparently we got what, 20, probably started out at 25 minutes. I didn't quite see the time, 25 minutes to complete this. As too, you know, the field texture looks very bland, if you ask me. Not that it's bad texture, it's kind of a bland texture. Also, I noticed it seems to let you plow outside the field. And rotate that way. And I do notice some icons up there. I'm not entirely sure what those are all about. Looks like the first one's maybe plowing. Kind of a little bar on it, probably indicating the percentage we have plowed, I'm guessing. We also got another red icon. I'm guessing that's probably for cultivation. And then probably water growth and insects, maybe. I'm not entirely sure what those are for. I guess we'll find out as we continue playing here. But yeah, like I was saying, and I'll have to maybe look in the controls there. Maybe there are actually controls for it, or you can assign controls. But although the wheel thing is kind of nice for extra functions, I think it's Kind of nice also to have actual dedicated keyboard commands for like lifting and lowering or tilting the plow. You know, turning the plow should have an actual keyboard function assigned to it, if you ask me. Shouldn't take too long to plow this field with this plow. Hopefully it doesn't take the entire 20 minutes it gives us anyway. By the way, with the vehicle controls, what I noticed, left control seems to bring up your implement controls, and left alt brings up your tractor controls. So if you bring up left alt, you got ignition and turn signals and hazards and all that good stuff. And then left control brings up the options here for the plow, attach, detach. I imagine this one's probably for the weight on the front. No functions for that other than, you know, obviously detach. Seems to be a little stuttering going on. I wonder if I didn't like the fact that I turned up the draw distance there. Didn't notice that before last time I played. I'll say it's interesting as well how many farming simulator type games, again, that seem to be releasing as of late. For those of you like farming simulators, there's definitely a lot of games to go around now, or that will be releasing anyway. And we got Real Farm, that'll be releasing here, like I said, only a couple days. We got Cattle and Crops, which is supposed to be released this year at some point. At least that's what they claim anyway. We'll find out if that actually happens or not. And then we also got Pure Farming. That will be releasing here next, I think it's next March. I'm not sure if there's any other farming games or not, but I know we got, like I said, 3 of them coming right up here fairly soon. Lots of game manufacturers trying to jump on the farming simulator market, if you ask me. We'll see how this one does. Again, like I said, the graphics on the tractor and equipment look good. The field, though, if you ask me, it needs more detail. It's too bland, if you ask me. That's at least my opinion, anyway. Also, not sure if there's a way to look at the map or not. That'd be kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing what the actual entire map looks like. I don't know if there's different maps in the game or not. I think it's just the one map to my understanding. I'm not aware there's any other maps in the game here. And like I said, it does start. You either have the option of career mode or free play mode. Again, like I said, for demoing the game here, they did ask to play on the career mode. I'm guessing probably the reason, like I said, for that is probably just to see if there's any bugs or errors in the career mode here. But free play mode would start you off very similar to Giants Farming Simulator, Farming Simulator 17. You start with some equipment and some money. Career mode here, at least per what it said, starts you off with absolutely nothing. Well, I guess it starts you off with 20,000 up here, doesn't it? There's 20,000. I guess it does start you off with a little bit of money. I thought it said it started you off with nothing, but you don't start off with any equipment apparently, and you kind of just work your way up by doing jobs like what we're doing right now. Okay, about half done with the field. It's actually taking a little longer than I thought it would. On the size of this plow, anyway. This isn't a very big field, that's for sure. Also, I'll be sure to throw a link down in the description there to this game here on Steam. So if folks like to check it out, I'll have a Steam link there. You can check out anything else about the game you'd like to know. Again, like I said, it obviously hasn't been released yet, but in a couple days here will be, so... Find out how much it cares about some of the missing pieces here. Oops. Not sure why the game developers don't put GPS mods in their game. That would definitely be kind of nice if they do. Curious to see if they add that for like cattle and crops or not. Okay, well, maybe one more pass after this one, maybe two. Depends how good we are that are driving. Wouldn't mind seeing as well what equipment is in the game. I'm not sure if we can do that yet or not. I guess we'll have to find out. Or maybe, you know, just start a free play one just to see what equipment is available. That's always at least what I find kind of interesting, just to see what equipment we have available. Tractors, you know, plows, cultivators, harvesters, etc. Oh, the bar on the right there shows we're... Oh, there we are. We're done. Wow, you're really talented at this. Now return the equipment. Oh, we are really talented. Kind of a awful plow job if you ask me, but okay. Whatever he says. We'll finish this strip here. Even though, you know, obviously it says we don't have to, but... Oh, and actually, before we head back, let's just get out, maybe take a quick look at the texture here. Oh, I guess we better get in quick. So yeah, like I said, the ground texture actually doesn't look that bad when you look at it close up. I guess we better not stand around and look long. It's just, there's not much to it. It's kind of a bit bland, maybe. Like I said, it's definitely a good texture. It's nice and sharp. It's not like it's poor texture or low quality. It's just kind of a bland texture, if you ask me. Need to add a little variation to it, maybe. which is something I would argue that Giants Farming Simulator could use as well in some of the fields. You know, some variation would be kind of cool on the fields. Well, that went great. You got another job for you listed on my job board. Make sure to accept it before someone else does. Okay. Already done. I didn't even finish my nap. Maybe it's time to sell off the farm. Things are going too fast these days. Okay. Reward equipment bonus. Right. I think that's the job board over here. I'm guessing where the truck's at. E for jobs. Yes. So I'm guessing that's cultivate next 25 minutes. Whoa. I think we'll call it for this episode then. We'll maybe come back next episode, do some cultivating. But yes, if folks have any other comments or questions about the game, be sure to leave them below. Again, like I said, I'll have a link in the description there to the Steam. This game will be released, I think it's October 20, if I remember correctly. So this is Real Farm. So with that, folks, thanks for watching, and till next time.